Hi everybody, we have a great 1980s new wave classic today. We are getting to Altered Images and their song Don't Talk to Me About Love, and it came out in 1983, and I think this is a fantastic song, and I am so excited to do this one today with you. And welcome back to Play It Again. I am so glad that you joined me. Thank you so very much for stopping by. Okay, before we get going though, if you could all like the video and subscribe to the channel, I would very much appreciate it. All right, let's get into this new wave classic, absolutely fantastic song. We have never done Altered Images before on the channel, so this is a new one for us today. Here we go. The official video. Absolutely fantastic song. And unlike a lot of the kind of new wave songs that were coming out at the time, they did have a lot of sort of classic kind of instruments. They're very, very guitar oriented in this song, and the drums are very heavy, and they are actually drums as opposed to like a drum machine or electronic drums, which is kind of cool as well. You can still hear the synth in the background, but a very, very cool sounding band. And Claire Grogan has a very distinctive and lovely voice, kind of high-pitched, kind of soothing, but very lovely, lovely voice. And she's very, very cute. And I'm sure that back in the day, many of you out there probably had a big crush on her. Maybe put it down in the comments, guys. Let me know if you did. Anyway, absolutely fantastic song. I really, really love this. Now, this song actually was in the top 10 in New Zealand and also in the UK. And in Ireland, it was number 6 in both New Zealand and Ireland, and number 7 in the UK. And it was their last really big hit. And you know, unlike Europe and the UK, Altered Images didn't actually hit, as far as I know, maybe on some of the alternative charts, but they didn't hit the charts at all in Canada and probably in the United States as well, which is a shame, because I think if we would have heard more of their stuff, I think people really would have glommed onto it and really enjoyed it. But unfortunately, like a lot of other great bands that came out of the 1980s, they just didn't make it all around the world. But I knew this song and I loved it. This came from the album Bite back in 1983, and I think it's absolutely fantastic. Interestingly, this band was very, very big fans of Susie and the Banshees, and they were actually all members of the official Susie and the Banshees fan club. And they actually had sent a demo tape to the president of the official fan club and asked if they could actually open some shows for Susie and the Banshees, and they actually got to do it. So it actually worked. What an ingenious thing to do, to write to the actual fan club president to get them to pass it along to the band. And they actually did some tours with them in 1980. So I thought a really, really cool way to kind of get yourself out there. And interestingly, their very first debut album was actually, it was produced, at least in part, by Stephen Severin of Susie and the Banshees. So, you know, once they knew them, they were there to help them. Anyway, fantastic. Let's rewind this a little bit. absolutely fantastic. That song holds up really, really well today too. And I think partly it's because of the use of all real instruments as opposed to a lot of really electronic stuff. And don't get me wrong, I love that stuff, but some of the songs don't hold up quite as well, and that one really does. And interestingly, I just for the very first time when I was listening to the guitar when it was doing some of its solo stuff, I really noticed that the way they were playing the guitar was very reminiscent, to me at least, of something that Aztec Camera would have done. And I'd be interested to know who was around first. Was it Altered Images or Aztec Camera? Because maybe they influenced each other a little bit, and that's a band we should do too. They were a fantastic band. I really liked Aztec Camera. So if anybody knows anything about that, put it down in the comments and let me know. And if you kind of hear that sort of similarity, let me know as well, because I definitely heard it. It definitely reminded me of Aztec Camera. Anyway, absolutely fantastic. Like I said, Claire Grogan's voice is it's just delicate, and it's just high pitched, and it's a very pretty voice, but she can get a little bit of, passion in there when she gets going and show her kind of more emotional chops as well. Very lovely voice. Really, really enjoyed that. If you'd like me to do more of Altered Images stuff, please put it down in the comments and let me know what song you would like me to do. So my fun fact for the day is that their name, Altered Images, referred to a sleeve design on the Buzzcocks single Promises. And interestingly enough, it was inspired by Pete Shelley's, apparently his consistent interference in the initial sleeve designs. So I thought that was kind of interesting and a little bit out there, but I love to find out things about how people actually get their names. So always have a little bit of a story, and I really like that. Anyway, I think that wraps it up for the day, everybody. So everybody have a joyful day, and I will see you all again next time. Bye-bye.